Hi, Amanda Heath here, Thriving Artist Business School. And in this video, we're going to talk about an email list and why it's so important to have an email list as an artist. Because a lot of people think they can just run their business by selling on Instagram because they have a certain amount of followers there, or by listing their work on third-party sites such as Etsy. But the problem with that is you don't own those platforms. And what can happen is either, let's say it's a social media platform, your account can get hacked, and this happens very, very often. I've had friends of mine with tens of thousands of followers who've had their account hacked, and that was their only way of reaching customers. So effectively, when that happened, they had to start their entire business from scratch again. And it's really heartbreaking because we put our heart and soul into this, and to have to start again because somebody else has just hacked the account is just devastating. And it's the same with third-party sites. Quite often, such as Etsy or, Amazon, whatever kind of third-party site it is, quite often we don't get to keep the customer data and we can't build relationships with that customer. So we don't own an asset, so to speak. And again, it's almost like we're renting space from them. So at any stage, as I said, we could have our account hacked, the algorithm on whatever platform can change, but also importantly, if let's say it's a social media platform, we all know that it doesn't show our content to our entire list of followers or audience. It just shows it generally, the algorithm, to a small section. And if it's well received, it will show it to a few more. So let's say, you have 1,000 followers, and when you post something or you make an offer, it's not going to reach all 1,000 of those people. It may reach 20 or 50 initially. And the platform will test how those 20 or 50 have reacted to it. And then if it's a good reaction, they'll show it to more. If it wasn't so great, then the rest of your following don't even get to see what you've offered or created. Conversely, with your email list, you own the asset, and it's one of only two really valuable assets we have as an artist. The first main one is your email list, and the second one is your website. If you have those two things, a great converting website, really well designed and clear and easy to use, and you have an email list that you work with and contact, on regular intervals, then you have a business and you are in complete control of that business. You're not at other people's mercy. So as I said, it's the most valuable asset. Nobody can close you down. Nobody can change the algorithm. When you email out to your list, get to reach all of them. Now, of course, not everybody's going to open, but we can do things like have really engaging, catchy headlines to increase open rates. But at least we're not at the mercy of a third person or platform. Now, the other reason it's so important to have an email list is that customers don't buy from us the first time at all. Very, very rarely, and it depends on price point. So quite often we need to be in front of those customers and they need to see us at least 5 to 7 times before they even think about buying from us. And there's a lot of data and research that says even, these days with the marketplace being so crowded, they have to see you, between 10 and 20 times. And if somebody lands on your Instagram, or let's say they come across you on Etsy, and you don't have a way of contacting them and re-engaging with them, then you've lost them. And you're relying on that one occasion for them to make a decision, trust you, know you, feel confident with you, and buy. And it's just very, very unlikely that's going to happen. So when you have an email list and you bring a customer onto your email list, then you can contact them, every week, every couple of weeks, every month. You can let them know about new collections, what you're working on, and you can really build that trust and help them feel comfortable buying from you. Okay, so several reasons there. So effectively, you get to choose with your email list what you promote and when you promote it. And as I said, you're not at the mercy of algorithms, of closing down, all those kind of things that can happen to you if you just build your business on a secondary platform such as social media or a third-party site. Excuse me. Once you get people onto your email list, treat them really well, because they have effectively said, I have trusted you enough to hand over my email details. And so what we want to do is really treat them as VIPs. So give them early access to something, an exclusive access. Give them little special bonuses or surprise gifts or just value in general, so that there's a really good reason for them to be on your mailing list and they feel special for being there. Now, I'm sure some of you are thinking, okay, Amanda, but how do I actually build an email list? Now, that's not something I'm going to talk about in today's video. If you want to know more about that, head on over. I've got a blog article on my website, which is the Thriving Artist Business School website, ta-bs.com, and then there's a free resources section on there, and there's a blog section on there. One of the blog articles explains how you can build an email list. Okay, there's also a free masterclass, so if you haven't watched that and you want to really know in more detail what kind of things you need to be successful as an artist and what the key ingredients are, including about building your email list, then head over to my free masterclass and I'll pop the link somewhere around this video. But yes, email lists, absolutely vital to your business as an artist. You can remarket to people that have showed an interest in you, and you can get in front of them several times so that they feel comfortable buying from you. And as I said at the beginning, you're not at the mercy of hacking, of algorithm changes, of the algorithm not showing your offer to many people, and also you can just promote as and when you want to. Complete control of your business. So website, super important, email list, super important, great work, and you have yourself an art business. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you in next week's video.